Everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian as a Weirdo. Today we're going to be watching hockey. We're going to be watching the U.S. women's and Canada play. We're going to be watching the replay because I did not watch the live game. I know the score, I know the final score, but I'm just going to try to keep that out of mind and watch it, during the replay with that memory. To come in, and then we'll get started. I had to frog most of the sleeve that I'm working on because it was too big right here because I have a bigger torso and really tiny little shrimp arms. So I'm making some adjustments and hoping that fits me a tiny little bit better. So that's what I'm working on. Maybe if I can find my hook. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome in. So if you want to join us in the Discord, let me grab that link for you. We will be watching the women's hockey game. This is still a preliminary game for the Olympics, and it's US versus Canada. So join if you want. Yeah. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get started. Spicy rivalry. $15-1 is nuts. And that one goal that they have is was against Czechia and was kind of a borderline unavoidable goal, I would say. Maybe not, but it's pretty tough. It's crazy when you look at some of like the stats on these women, like they're because it's like obviously like they're smaller generally than like your average like NHL player, but like the the player who just talked, she's 5'5". Like that's like a full foot shorter than like what we see from a lot of like NHL players, which is wild. Looks like a full house. Hi, welcome in. We are watching. We're about to start the U.S. women's versus the Canada women's hockey game at the Olympics. This is the preliminary round, which will help with seeding. So, um, so yeah, if you want to watch in Discord with us, you can come on in. This is a replay of the game. This is not live. So the final score is already out there if you want to know it, but I'm not going to spoil it in case you want to watch it like you were watching live. Okay, time for puck drop. Hey Bridget, welcome in. You're watching U.S. Women's versus U.S. Canada hockey in Discord if you want to watch. Damn, I missed that. I was typing. See if they'll show the replay. Great positioning. Yep. Mm-hmm. Love to see it. No worries, Bridget. I'm working on. I had to frog my sleeve because it was a little bit too big for my arm, so I'm changing the decreases a little bit. Hey, Lori, welcome in. Okay, so it's definitely gotten a lot smaller, faster, which I still have some like bulk up here, but I kind of needed that to make everything big enough around my torso. So I think that this is a lot better, a lot more like what I wanted. Check out full. You can't find your copy. Oh, that sucks. Well, it is on Hoopla. Both the audiobook and the ebook are. So Canadians have a penalty coming up. I didn't quite see. I know that there was a crunch up in the crease. So a legal hit. For the book club, I'm trying to figure out when I should read it because it's like if I like right now where I like have some time to read it and like I could like get it done, but then it's like, will I remember enough details by the time the book club comes around? Who knows? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, I'll probably like put some like bullet points down and be like, this happened or something, just so I can remember. But I know I won't remember all the details. Plus, I'm like a very like non-detail oriented reader, so I miss stuff all the time that might be like glaringly obvious, and I'll be like, people will be like, "Oh, when this happened," and I'll be like, "When did that happen?" It's like a big plot point. Like, what? And I've even read it before. It's okay. It's gonna be like relaxed, and like it's just gonna be like low key, you know. Just a couple pals reading a book. Oh, in the general chat, Blitzy just recommended some sports books for us, so we could possibly look at those in the future if we like the book club and where it's going. Could be fun. I was like, did the audio drop? Or... Oh yeah, feel free to share it out. Yeah, I know I'm not like the most consistent in posting the Olympics links or like watching the Olympics games, but yeah, anytime that she wants to watch a game and I'm watching it, she's welcome to come in. The more, the merrier. And that Discord link should work no matter who shares it out, as far as I understand. While we have this going, I'm gonna see on ESPN if I have the PWHL. It doesn't look like I have access to it. Let me see. So, so I searched the men's Sweden uh, uniform because I think it's fuck ugly. Um, and I wanted to show Zach. And now I keep getting like, hey, like get your customized Team Sweden like jersey. I'm like, I don't want that ugly thing. It's really bad. I don't know if you can see it, but these are them. They have like three crowns on them, and they're just really, really hideous and painful on the eyes. And then their alternate is like flipped, the blue with the yellow. Really, just like it hurts your eyes. But now, and I searched it again, so I'm gonna get even more ads. But it's like, do you want this? No. Okay, so I'm looking at where to. It depends on your team. Okay, it does say all PWHL games are streamed on the league's YouTube channel and the PWHL.com and available to watch in the US and worldwide outside of Canada, Czechia, and Slovakia. So I don't know what team I would do. I might just start watching some games and see. And then we can just pay attention to it. The PWHL is still really new. I don't know if she joined yet. I know I got her subscribed here. Yay! Cool. Thank you. But yeah, maybe we'll watch some more PWHL games because it looks like those might be free on YouTube. PWHL is still, in its infancy, uh, so they're probably just trying to get, as many people to watch the games as possible. Still, although they are breaking records, like left and right on like attendance and stuff like that, which is super cool to see. Hi, welcome in. I don't care what sport you do. If your last name is Fast, it's just a cool thing. Unless you're really, really terrible and slow. Oh, she's trying to start a fight. No, fighting is illegal in uh, Olympics hockey, which is very different from when we see PWHL or NHL games. So you are automatically ejected from the game if you fight. So, but it has to be categorized as a fight, not just like some shoving or something like that. So for this sleeve, how Crystal had set it up, it would be four. You have four decreases in your round every 4 rounds, but I had to adjust that because I needed to decrease faster up here. But if I kept that up, it would get too small for my wrist. So I think I'm gonna go. I did 2 rounds of 6 decreases, and then I think I'm gonna go down to 3 decreases so that hopefully it'll taper off nicely to my wrist size. Well, they didn't have anyone in position like that. Oh, that was such a beautiful, just placing it in there. Oh, gorgeous. Oh man, that was gorgeous. Excellent, excellent, excellent. They were so sharp and contrasting colors. I didn't see that you said that. Yeah, you really are. Okay. Oh, okay. End of the first. 2-0 US. I feel like one thing that we haven't seen is like, I mean, we're not seeing a lot of shots on goal towards US. And so we're not really seeing the like the goalies like proficiency. So it's like, they're saying that their the Canada star player is out right now, resting, and you don't really. Yeah, Zach, you can join me on panel if you want to. I'm watching the game in Discord. Let me get that link for you. But because we're not seeing that many shots on goal for the US, it's like we don't really get to see what happens when the Canadian star player comes out, and if she's just hammering stuff in, or or if, any of the teams start really pushing a lot of offensive power on the goalie. We're not really seeing what the goalie's skill level is. I'm sure she's great because she's on the team. She's not on the team by accident, but we're not really seeing uh, her defensive abilities uh, quite yet. So I'm interested to see that. I would like to have a better idea of that right now. I don't feel like I have a good idea of where she is. Um, Also, if anyone else who's watching the game wants to come up, you can definitely come up. It's not exclusive to Zach. I just never really thought about bringing one up. Now, I'll read to you the PWHL teams that are out there. And, you know, again, because it's a newer league, there's not the 32 um, organizations that you see in the NHL. So there's the Boston Fleet, the Minnesota Frost, the Montreal, or I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. The New York Sirens, Ottawa Charge, Seattle Torrent, and Toronto Centers. So I might look around a little bit and kind of see the vibe that each has. But I think geographically, I'm closest to Seattle. Um, Minnesota. I can't bring myself to cheer for a Boston team. I don't know why it seems somehow ingrained in me. But I don't know. But yeah, so those are the teams in the PWHL. Also, if you know the score, again, this is a replay. If you know the score, please do not announce it in the chat or anything. Let people kind of experience it like it is live, um, so that they get to enjoy being in the moment and they don't know that as well. I've loved Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir's commentary in figure skating. It's always so fun. I've loved it for years. And even though when I'm watching figure skating, I actually have zero idea what's happening because all the jumps kind of look the same to me. I like how they describe things. I like the flair that they have, and they're just such a good dynamic team. Yeah, it's so great. It's so great, Lori. So I'm gonna keep on trying this on because I didn't really try it on when I first made the sleeve, and as a result, I had to frog pretty much the entire thing. So I'm gonna be focusing on that. And we have a guest in the house. Hey, Zach. It says you muted yourself.
Oh, hello.
Hello. So we reached the end of the first period. It's 2-0 USA.
Nice.
So just waiting for, and this is a replay, so it's not live.
I just swallowed my gum. Is that good to do?
What are you up to?
Nothing.
Fair. Well, welcome in. Lori says, hi, Zach.
Hi, Lori. How are you? I still have to mail out cards. I haven't mailed them out. I was part of Lori's Valentine's Day thing she's doing, and I still haven't mailed them out.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll get them out soon.
I was going to do it on Monday, and then I left to go to the post office and left them at home.
Yeah, I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit.
I don't want to go
on the, because I can't hear you. But sorry, what?
I went to mail them on Monday, but I left them at home. I walked out the
door.
No.
That sucks.
Then I got to the post office. I'm like, crap, I forgot them, and I'm not going to get them.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So hopefully tomorrow, Laura, you'll get the mailed out because I have one for you. Oh, Laura, you might have a dog hair on yours because I dropped them on the bedroom floor. And dog hair stuck to the one, and I can't get it off. Oh, and that sucks, Lori.
Stepdaughter just made dinner, which is nice. It set the fire. Oh no, those are the worst. Oh my gosh, those are the worst. We got to the point where we just like took ours off the ceiling, which is dangerous, but it just wasn't worth it. Lori asked if you got hers yet.
The only one I've got, Lori, was from Renee. The only one I've got so far is Renee's.
That looks like it fits well.
Soon. When did you send
it? Still like
it's missing an arm on the other side. That looks good though.
Thank you. If I ship something, it's got cat hair in it. It's just impossible.
Yeah, I found hair on one of my slippers. I'm sure it was Scotty's. I didn't care though. Yeah, but was it Renee going away, Lori? For a week and a half or something? Because she was having a new granddaughter or something?
They just overheated the oil. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I made like potatoes in the oven. Like I just like the small red potatoes in the oven. And I used olive oil. And I was like, I forgot that like sometimes olive oil can get so smoky. Oh, shit. Everyone okay? That's
I got a weird YouTube.
Yeah.
I got a weird YouTube ad today.
A what?
It was a YouTube ad talking about your colon and how you should poop every day. It was weird.
Interesting conversation.
It was a weird YouTube ad I got.
I mean, I think it's fairly normal for most people, but everybody's different.
She's in Oregon right now, but lives in California. That's what I thought.
I'm gonna turn the audio down on the. I'm gonna keep turning the audio down on the.
Is when because I'm gonna do a video on everybody's lorries. When I receive everybody's, I'm just gonna do a whole video instead of doing one.
They're doing a review on a penalty right now. I'm really bad about getting overstimulated when I hear two things of audio at the same time, so people talking and like, and the game going. So I'm like, I'm just gonna turn the game down. You can kind of watch what happens.
Yes, I still want to do a video for what Ian sent me. I told him I'd do a video on it, but never ever did.
Okay.
I plan on filming one tomorrow.
I sent it for you, not for a video for you to make, unless you wanted to make the video.
I'm gonna do a video on it.
Are we gonna get to see some feet?
Well, no, I'm just gonna hold them up and then put them on.
Okay, minor penalty for interference.
I didn't do it.
Oh, damn. She nailed her.
Who's playing?
US and Canada.
Oh, I know the final score of that game.
I do too. So if I'm telling everyone, like, if you know it, just like don't say it, like don't spoil it for people who are watching it like it's in real time.
Exactly. I'm not gonna say it.
But I know you wouldn't. I'm just but yeah, I know the score too. I knew it before we started. But I still wanted to see them because, like, usually US and Canada are gold and silver. So.
Getting out of bed.
Oh, okay. Pile up in the net.
Getting out of bed this morning. I knocked a basket with all my markers over, and I picked them all up. And if you rolled under my bed and I can't reach them. So I might have to get
That's
a broom.
Where I get like the end of a broom and I just kind of get stuff out.
Yeah, you know, markers and pens roll. It rolled like halfway under my bed, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I picked most of them. Oh, no, a few highlighters.
Okay, so now it looks like US might have scored, but they're reviewing it because there's a big pile up.
It. Usually when you mail a card, Lori, I should get it within a week.
Well, it definitely went in, but how it went in.
And sometimes customs will open the card to make sure it's just a card, and then they'll tape it shut again. So I apologize if your card's open, Lori, from me. It's customs did it, not me. But I didn't put anything in the card. It's just a card. I was at yours yesterday.
There's a stick on it.
I guess I have to get a Walmart. Go to Walmart in the morning. Then somebody's coming to my house. The respiratory person, or my oxygen's coming to the house at 2:30. Because I'm off oxygen midday, so they have to come for some unknown reason. Mm-hmm. She's not bad looking, so I'm not going to complain.
He's a rapscallion.
I think my brother went to school with her. of addresses in this book.
Okay, let's see what they decide.
What a random throwing I did.
It's a goal for the U.S.
Oh, nice, Lori.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, I mean, I thought that they were reviewing it for other reasons. They were trying to see if it went completely in the goal before getting bounced out and, or like scooped out. And so that's what the review was. But like you look at from the above camera, it clearly went all the way in. I thought that they were trying to see if it got kicked in because I know that kicked in by a U.S. player. And now there might be goaltender interference.
I still haven't sent a giveaway somebody won last July. Whoops.
Yeah, it's always nice to like send in little things like when you can, but like sometimes it's just like you're just like I just need to get these out. I don't have time to do everything that I initially planned.
Oh, and I have to try to write down my hours in this book too. Cool. March 16th of last year, I didn't go to work. I was sick that day, apparently. Yeah, I don't think I should work in a restaurant if I'm sick.
I don't think it's interference, but who knows how things are going to get called. I feel like they might be a little lenient with like the U.S. just in general with like the penalties called, but they are playing like a pretty clean game, and maybe all of the penalties are like a little light all around. Because like sometimes in the NHL, like they'll call penalties on everything.
Yeah.
And so I feel like they're just like that's not like the name of the game with these refs.
But I only worked 3 hours that day. Oh, I must have got sent home that day. Is that actually my password?
Oh, Canada has the penalty.
Oh, poop.
For their own goalie interference because they pushed the U.S. player into their own goalie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're eating shit right now.
This might be an old password though. Yeah, it is. I don't want to lock myself out of the app.
Have you ever seen a PWHL game back?
What?
Have you ever seen a PWHL game?
No.
I was looking at like the 6 teams and trying to figure out like who I would watch, but there's no one even close to me. other than like Seattle. There's like Seattle and Minnesota.
Oh.
And there's 2 Canadian teams, I think. Toronto, actually 3. Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal. And then there's Boston, Seattle, Minnesota. If I'm not mistaken. Is it bad that I wish there was fighting? I don't think it's bad. It's hockey, right?
Not really.
Oh, you weren't in when I started talking about this. So you know how I showed you the uniforms for the men's Swedish team?
Mm-hmm.
So I started getting like ads, like pushed ads from Google, like to like get a custom named Swedish team jersey, and I was like, I don't fucking want this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I was just looking at how ugly they were.
So you don't want one?
No, I don't. Normal for American hockey viewing. Okay, thank you, Lori. I appreciate the validation. Yeah, it's like when you're used to like that's a major part of watching a hockey game is watching the fights, you know. So it is really interesting. You know, I guess I don't really know much about like non NHL hockey, so I don't know if that's because like in other like leagues around the world they don't fight. Maybe that's a thing, but it does seem different.
You little corner. This corner of my bed heats me, I think. He keeps wrecking. Don't wreck. I have to go to Walmart tomorrow. I need a new pillow.
Yeah, I just got some new pillows from Walmart too. And I put my old ones in this. So it's like super heavy and like it's good. But they were like really flat because I had them for like a year. Plus they were kind of wimpy to begin with. But I like the Walmart pillows.
My bottom pillow is pretty flat. And my long pillow has a hole in it.
Yeah, you need to replace things a little bit more often. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying like that's a little bit much, even for me.
It's just got that much sticking there.
Oh, thanks, Bridget. Have you not seen it? This is the pattern that Winter Nightmare Crochet just released. It's 2 sections of like I think there might be like 9 sections or something. So on one side, I put the vampire lips on the bottom, and
like
the stars, bats, and candlesticks on the top. And on the other side, I did it reversed. And it's that rainbow yarn that I was showing off so much before. And so there's the bottom right there. It's a mosaic crochet pattern. It's very straightforward if you've never done mosaic crochet. I think you definitely can do that. Thanks, Zach. So I really like the pattern, and it was just released on Saturday. So if you want the pattern, you can go to their Instagram. They have a link tree where you can buy it on Ravelry or Ko-fi.
This corner's. Can I say it? This corner's pissing me off.
You can say that.
Now, if you wreck one more time, I'm not fixing you until bedtime. I have a mosaic blanket on my bed.
Sorry, Zach, for interrupting, but good night, hon.
Good night, Mom.
Love you.
Good night, Mom.
Ian said good night, Mom.
Good night.
Ian.
Oh, okay.
He comes to my panels sometimes.
Okay.
See?
Oh.
Right there.
Night.
They didn't actually see you. They saw more of the door.
Good. Anyway, go on to bed, sweetie. See you in the
And
morning.
they saw the broom that I haven't taken back to where it belongs.
That's okay. I'll get it tomorrow. See you in the morning, hon.
I have to sleep under my bed tomorrow.
Huh?
Marcus, I knocked that over, and Marcus rolled under the bed, and I can't
Yeah.
reach them. I'm gonna use the broom.
I hear you. Okay, sorry for interrupting, hon. See you in the morning.
Night.
Night.
I'm just gonna do a nighttime routine, which is typical. Brush your teeth, wash your face, and then crawl into bed. I had somebody make me this blanket. Well, they made it for my mom, but it's on my bed right now because, yeah, Mom put it there. This one. See?
Ooh, I love that. That's beautiful.
It took the person 2 months to make.
I believe it. Looks great.
Well, it is a queen size. That's why.
I mean, 2 months isn't bad for that much work. That's actually pretty fast, I would say.
Look, Katrina, she made it. Katrina's Crochet World. She made it for me. And yes, I paid her before you ask. I paid her to do it. I'm not going to have her put 2 months' work in for free.
That's nice.
Mom picked the purple, and then the white she picked because she asked what color
I
she
think it
wanted.
looks really good.
I said she could pick. Yeah, she said her least favorite part was leaving in the end. In the end. I'm still working on that coaster.
How's it going?
I haven't worked on it since last week. So
Should get it out.
tomorrow, pick it back up. Oh, yeah. It's coming along good. I have mail coming from everywhere. I got some from Lori, some from Bridget. I'm just gonna combine Ian's, yours, Lori, and Bridget's all into one video.
That'd be nice.
Then I want to have to film 3 separate videos as opposed to 3 separate videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a card for you, Bridget, too, as a thank you. For
Oh
the
my
bag.
gosh, this is the 4th power play for the U.S.
The 4th?
4th, and 0 penalties thus far for the U.S.
Canada likes penalties. Can the U.S. game mean anything?
What?
Did the game mean anything?
Meaning, does it like change the results of anything?
No, it was like for a medal or anything.
No. So we're still in the preliminary rounds.
Yeah, that's what I meant to ask.
Yeah. So basically, all it does is, from what I understand, I tried to read it. I don't really understand it because they do like a round robin preliminary.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, all they're doing is like seeing how people will be seated in the quarterfinals and like how that will kind of go in from there.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you want to do well. You don't want to like just suck ass the whole time, but it's not like if whoever loses this game, wink wink, it doesn't mean that they're no longer a gold medal contender.
Because I think men's starts tomorrow.
So one thing they did say about the Canadians versus the US team is every single person on the Canadian team is in the PWHL. So they are professional like players, whereas only about half the players on the US team are, and everyone else is in NCAA.
Oh.
So they're still playing like collegiate. So I feel like that, and then you see them playing like other countries who like have like one or two professional players. So like that makes a big difference, I imagine. Because like before the PWHL, like everyone who was playing as an adult, like above college level, like they also were like holding down jobs and stuff like that. And now they can play hockey as their full-time job.
Nice.
Yeah. Which I guess like I don't think about often when we think about like NHL players coming to the Olympics. Like of course that's their job. They're not like, working at a Starbucks in the summertime, or whatever. But that's what these players were basically having to do. So now that there's a professional league, which I think it's like year 3 of the PWHL, there's, they can like their athleticism and, training can be like totally off the charts where it couldn't be like that before.
A package is in Toronto? Okay, if it's like Ian's, will go from Toronto to London, then to me.
Yeah, I had no idea when you were going to get yours.
But usually within Toronto, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate when because like something can come from overseas or from Canada, and like it can be relatively fast, or it could be just like a tremendous nightmare of like months because of customs.
Yes. I'm patient.
Also, like because you have to declare what is inside the package at customs, I was like, well, that ruins the surprise,
If I send a package to you guys, I have to put what's in it. So if you read the tag, you know what's in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, minute left on the power play.
But I already know what Bridget's sending me unless she added extras to it.
It says it's a Canada power play, but I thought a Canada player went into the box, so I'm really confused. But
Oh, I'm subscribing for you. I watch your videos. Corner, you just wrecked again because I moved. I had to move. I had to readjust my position. Okay, I didn't really have to move. Now you wrecked this side too. Ay, ay, ay.
ay, ay, ay.
Now I got this corner too. So much work to make a bed. I'm gonna fix this corner. This corner wrecked again. Fuck off, corner. Great. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go help. Hmm.
Hey, Daniel, welcome in. We are in Discord watching the women's US and Canada preliminary game. If you want to watch, the Discord link just dropped. I don't think you watched anything on Discord with us. So if you need help with signing into Discord, making an account, or finding the lounge and you want to come watch with us, you can. But if you don't want to, that's cool too. This is a replay of the game. It happened earlier today. I already know the end score. I just wanted to watch the game. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. Just watching women's hockey at the Olympics. I'm also working on a sweater. This is designed by Crystal Hook That Yarn. It is a really nice pattern. I had to make some adjustments to the sleeve because of my own body measurements, because I have a huge torso and I have very tiny little arms. So at first the sleeves were too big at the top for me, so I had to make some adjustments so that the decreases went down faster, so that it fit a little bit better here, and then I could chill and decrease less from here out. So I'll try it on in a second and we'll see how things are fitting. Oh yeah, they hammered that in. Mm-hmm. That was tasty. Just served it right in. So right now it's 4-0 Team USA. Very cool to see. This is kind of the fire that they've been bringing the whole tournament. So excellent to see that that's continuing. I wouldn't say that Canada's slacking by any means. They've just been scored on. And Zach is back. Hey, Zach. You're muted again.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I know it muted me again. Sorry, I was fixing the dang corner, and this corner came off too. And then when I closed my laptop and it disconnected the internet, and yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so that's where it is right now. Which I think if I do, I think I need to go to right about here. So I need to do like 2 more rounds before I get to the wrist detail. I wish I could crochet this while I was wearing it so that I can
I'll be back
not have to keep putting it on and taking it off.
I'll be back in 1 sec.
Okay.
I just gotta run to the washroom.
Oh no, I went the wrong way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the link is in the chat, but I'll post it if you want. Nope, that's the wrong link. So if you've never been into Discord, you'll be prompted to make a account first. It's free. Everything in Discord that I do is free. So you don't have to worry about paying for anything. Once you create that, then there is a server, the Army of Weirdos server. It's kind of like a chat room. And there's a bunch of things on the left-hand side. So you'll see like text channels, and then below that there are voice channels. And if you go into the voice channels where it says lounge, that is where we are watching the game. Welcome in, Daniel.
Oh, you picked that up.
Also, Daniel, you come in unmuted. You don't have to mute. It's like fine, but I just like to let people know because Sometimes you don't realize it, and you're afterwards you're like, "Ah, shit."
Such my goal.
So there's about 2.5 minutes left of the second period. Okay, so let me take some measurements. Okay, this lines up exactly with what Crystal said, so that's good. penalty coming up. It looks like it's against the U.S. 8 seconds left in the second. Legal hit. Ouch. That you got crunched. Okay, and it's the end of the second. 4-0 US. Okay, so now I gotta watch Crystal's video again to see how I do the cuff. So they're spraying my apartment and like all the apartments for like pest control and stuff. And so I've got to take Scotty out of the apartment and bring him to like a pet sitter for the day. But because I
Yeah.
don't have my car anymore, I have to take him on the bus, which I'm not looking forward to.
No.
He's never been on the bus before, so I'll have him in his carrier. We're just gonna be riding around LA, which is weird, but got to do it, I guess. I need to go grab some yarn for the cuff. I'll be right back. I can't find my yellow that I used, which is a little bit more like golden. I can only find this like bright yellow. Doesn't look right. I'm smiling. Super annoyed that I don't know where that yellow is. Like, it's not like it could have gone far. It might be under other yarn. But I'm not going to use this. It's way too bright. Because it's supposed to be like gold. The shots on gold are crazy. Different. That's me every day, Zach.
I need to get a cut.
Hey Lydia, welcome in. We are in Discord watching women's hockey, U.S. versus Canada, the preliminary rounds. This is the first time U.S. and Canada are facing off in the Olympics for hockey. And we are in the third period, so the final period of regulation for that game. U.S. is leading by 4. If you want to come watch, we are in Discord. The Discord link has been dropped a couple comments ahead of of you coming in. So if you want to come in, oh, great stop. I'm still working on the Star Trek sweater.
Lydia.
Zach, you're watching on TV in the Winter Olympics. Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Seven days off from work. Oh, that's nice. You watched ski jumping earlier? That's cool.
Yeah.
I've seen like clips here and there. Like I saw in one of the qualifiers, one of the skiers, like their ski popped off like midair. I was like, oh my gosh, what a nightmare! But they landed it. work this evening. I was watching ice skating. Oh, nice. Yeah, the ice skating's been really fun to watch. I watched the teams event, but I haven't watched any of the individual. I don't think.
I watched the team figure skating.
A couple of years. It was actually quite a few years ago, but like it was after within the year of like the Olympics happening. We went and we saw Stars on Ice, which was really cool. Have you ever watched that?
I think so.
Because like, and I had never really like given it much thought, but we just had so much fun watching the Olympics. But like basically all the Olympians and like past Olympians come out and they just like do like a program, and it's just super fun to watch because you can see it up close, and everything that looks cool on TV looks like 10 times cooler in person, even if you're not sitting close, because you can just like see how like truly like how far off the ice they get and like how impressive the jumps are. Because like I can barely even ice skate. Honestly, it's really sad. I was thinking about taking lessons just to like try something new, but I don't know. Maybe one day. I need to stop. I need to figure out my like shaky body syndrome right now. That was such a bad move. Canada passed it back when like they could have just like hammered it into the goal or tried to, because they don't have anything on the board right now.
I've seen every Charlie Brown holiday special in grades 7 and 8 to a point I don't like Charlie Brown anymore.
I've never really been like a huge Charlie Brown person.
No, our EA and teacher were freaking huge Charlie Brown fans, so they made us sit through a holiday special. And we had one of those classrooms that didn't have a door.
What'd you say?
And we had one of those classrooms that was open. We didn't have a door.
No, we had doors. We didn't have things like books and stuff. We always had doors.
Well, at that school, we had open classrooms so people could see what we were doing. And staff would cut through our classroom because the staff room was right next to us.
Oh, God. That would be pretty disruptive, I think.
But if there was ever an intruder, that's where we would go, into the staff room. Because if you have an open classroom, you're screwed, really, if you think about it.
It's horrible that like that has to be thought about so frequently. But yeah.
But yeah, when we practiced those drills, we just went into the staff room and hid there because the door locked.
I don't think we ever had drills. But I know that like my sister went to the same school like 9 years after me, and
yeah, we practiced tornado drills, but tornadoes aren't common where I live. But we still practice.
We did tornado drills. Lydia said, when Winter Olympics and Summer Olympics ones are my favorite thing to watch. Yeah. The next Summer Olympics are actually going to be in LA, and I'm trying to decide if I want to be in LA when the Olympics are going on. Because I've heard it's just like because like taxes go up and then it just gets like crazy. But like LA is so big, and I didn't think about this kind of before, but like LA is so big, and a lot of the stuff's probably gonna be closer to like the beach. I don't know where they would do gymnastics and stuff, but I don't live near the beach, so probably wouldn't affect me that much. And then LA has already hosted the Summer Olympics, like kind of recently, so it's not like they're building everything from scratch, which they often do, and that becomes very expensive for the local economy. But you also have to think like, what are they going to do with like the homeless population and stuff like that here, because usually they try to like funnel everyone into one space so that they're kind of out of sight, out of mind for the people who are visiting the area. And so they tend to do, oh my gosh, that was a close one. I don't know really how they handle that.
If I can try a Winter Olympic sport, I try skeleton.
What'd you think?
What?
What'd you say?
Oh, if I would try an Olympic event, I would try the skeleton in the Winter Olympics.
Oh, that's super cool. I don't know what I would try. I mean, I would love to be able to play hockey, but the whole skating thing, I don't
I would do
know.
figure skating. I can't
I also
skate.
really like swimming. I'm just not good at it. I just like it.
I'm the same. I can swim, but I'm not good.
Bridget just crocheted a 1-inch turtle. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, and I saw that video, Bridget, you posted of you walking Penelope. It was so cute. Pigs are smarter than people think.
They're very smart. Oh, and goal for the U.S. 5-0. Oh, did Edwards get her first goal too? Beautiful. Like right off the bench, has the puck, nails it in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goal.
Ow.
Thank you, Zach.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go read my book and then hit
Okay.
the bed.
Sounds good. Also, just so you know, we did pick the book for the book club. So
Yes, I saw your
that's
video.
up there too. Cool.
I have to
Okay.
download
Well,
it
thanks for
yet.
coming up, Zach.
So,
Okay. Well,
actually, what was the title called? I write it down.
It's called Fool, F-O-L,
Fool?
F-O-O-L, by Christopher Moore.
By who?
Christopher Moore.
Okay. Moore.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah, looking
I will
forward to
note
talking
that.
about it.
And start reading it. And I will talk to you probably tomorrow sometime.
Okay. Sounds good.
Well, we always talk in Messenger, so.
Okay. We're in the last 5 minutes of the game. I keep having to rewatch this part on the save because my brain's like not accepting information right now. 2.5 remaining. Okay, now I'm not sure about my counts. A minute left. Five, four, three, two, one. USA wins 5-0 over Canada. Beautiful, beautiful game for the Americans. Still working away. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everyone. I know when I'm watching games like that, it's not the most, you know, I can only multitask so much. um, and especially I'm trying to fix the counts on this sleeve to make sure that they match this sleeve, so that they're even. But yeah, I'm not really sure what my schedule will look like tomorrow because I I uh, like I said, I'll be um, out of the apartment for a little bit, for several hours while they do pest control here. I did announce. Okay, great, Lydia. I did announce the book club, just what we're doing, and the book that we'll be reading today. So I'm going to share that video here. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in doing the book club, we're going to be reading a book recommended by Lori Stories and Crochet. And this is a book she's read before and likes. I read a kind of the description that they gave for the book in the video, and she says it's kind of crude humor, a little raunchy, funny, which I thought is a perfect fit for our book club. And so this will be our first book. We're going to read 3 chapters a week, and then what we're going to do is on book club nights, I'm going to have a live, and I'm going to, if you've read and you want to come up on the panel, you can come up and talk about it on the panel. You can also stay in the chat if you want. And if you miss the live, you can talk about it in the replay, in the comments as well. I don't know if it's going to work or if people will like doing it or anything like that. I just thought it would be fun. I really like reading. And what I like even more than reading is talking to people about what I've read. And, I know I've mentioned the Heated Rivalry in that book series, and the show quite a bit. And one of my biggest things that I'm missing out on is people to talk to about it other than just like random people on the internet. So I would really like to be able to talk about the books that I read. And so that's kind of what gave me the idea to do the book club. The books that I was going to suggest, we couldn't find them available in both audiobook and ebook form for free. And so that's a focus to make sure that it's affordable and accessible for everyone. This book is available on the Hoopla app, and it's probably available in other audiobook places or at your public library. So trying to make sure that everyone has access to it, because I prefer an ebook. I personally can't listen to audiobooks. I lose interest almost immediately because I need the whole sensory experience. If my eyes can look at something else, they're going to, and I'm going to become distracted. So it's really hard for me to follow audiobooks, but some people prefer audiobooks, so we're going to make sure that there's access to both. And the Hoopla app, all you need is a library card. It might not be available everywhere, so check to see if your library card works with it, because it might work, it might not, especially for international readers and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's what we're planning on doing for the book club. I'm really excited about it. Super, super excited. It should be a lot of fun. And then we'll keep on watching the Olympics. I'm very excited to see some of my boys from the NHL play in the men's, but I did want to watch the women's specifically. I've been, the women's hockey started before. Obviously, it's still going on. We just literally watched the women's game, but I've never watched women's hockey before. Totally fun to watch, and I'm super excited that I have been watching. Obviously, this game is something that I really wanted to watch specifically because, Canada and US pretty much always take gold. So important games when they play against each other. I don't know what other preliminary game I care about too much. I think they said that the US team is done with their preliminary games, and I think Canada has one more against Finland, if I'm not mistaken, because that had to get rescheduled because the team got norovirus. Do want to make sure everyone knows it's full of swear words and adult content, but it's very smart humor. Okay. Thank you, Lori. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I tried to give everyone like a heads up, like this is involved. And I think in the description it does say like, kind of like crude humor and sex and stuff like that. But yeah, we want to make sure that everyone kind of knows what they're getting into, so they're not, surprised when things like that happen. But I think, like, I mean, all the books I like are pretty, pretty crude. So like, crude or like, just they match my personality a lot. So, let's see. So, looking at the schedule for games. Okay, so I see that there's some, it looks like there's some, potentially some figure skating that I haven't seen yet. I don't watch every sport in the Olympics, but because, like, how can you? There's so many going on at the same time. Oh, they're actually just started re-airing that same game that we just watched. But we watched the replay, so that's fine. Okay. Okay. So yes. So the only upcoming game is Canada versus Finland, which is on the 12th at 5:20 a.m. my time, and then the women's quarterfinals will start on the 13th, and I guess we'll see how they split that up. Right now, there's two groups. There's Group A and Group B. Both U.S. and Canada are on Group A, or in Group A. So I think that they will meet relatively soon. We won't have to wait till the final game to see them, if that's how I understand how they break up the brackets of people, of teams. But the U.S. is done with their preliminary games. Okay, and then for the men's games, if we're looking at the preliminary games, starts tomorrow. The first time we see U.S. or Canada, we see Canada on the 12th at 7:40 a.m. against Czechia. I know that the Canes have a player in Finland. There's obviously there's a Canes player on Team Canada. It's weird to not be always rooting for my boys, the Canes, but it just is what it is. And then the first American male game that we see is Latvia and the U.S. On the 12th around noon my time. So we'll just kind of see what is up and available, when we're ready to watch, and when I've got time to watch things, and just kind of play it by ear. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you go. This is where I got in my sleeve. I probably could have finished it if I knew where that freaking yarn was, but I don't. And I really don't want to use this bright yellow yarn when I really like this kind of slightly more golden yellow that I have. I just don't know where it is. So I've got to find that. I got to dig around and find that. But that's okay. I'll work on the other sleeve. I just cut the yarn and move to the other sleeve. And I'll work on that. But yeah, I think that I think it should be fun to continue watching things. If you have access to the Olympics and you want to share in Discord, you are welcome to use my Discord or like our Discord to share the stream. I'm not the only person who can share. Anyone can share their feed, like their a stream. So if you need help with that, let me know. I'd be happy to let you know how to do it. It's pretty simple. It's just sharing your screen. But if you need help, let me know. Feel free to share anything you want to. But yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.